Good day, sir. I am Jamalakim S. Albis, your student nurse from Camarines Sur Polytechnic Colleges. So for today, I am going to demonstrate the neurological assessment to the patient. So without further ado, let's get started. I am Jamalakim S. Albis, your student nurse from Camarines Sur Polytechnic Colleges. So, ma'am, can you please state your complete name?
Camille Itubanyas Arroyo.
Okay. Then how about your birth date, ma'am?
October 10, 2002.
Okay. Then how about your age, ma'am?
19 years old.
Okay, so for today, ma'am, I'll be assessing your neurological assessment, and I am going to assess your mental status, your cranial nerves, and also your motor and cerebral system, and also your sensory system, and also your reflexes. So in order for me to do that, ma'am, I will be needing your full cooperation later on the procedure. So ma'am, the next, ma'am, I am going to collect your subjective data. So, ma'am, for your current symptoms, meron po ba kayong headache, numbness, or tingling po?
Wala.
Okay. Then, how about, ma'am, seizure activity po?
None.
Wala naman. Ma'am, meron po ba kayong dizziness or lightedness or problems with balance of your coordination po? Wala naman. Then, how about, ma'am, decreases ability to smell or taste po?
Wala.
Okay. Then, ringing in ears po, ma'am?
Wala.
Okay, wala naman. Then how about, ma'am, change in vision? Lumalabo po ba ng mata niyo po? Hindi naman. How about, ma'am, difficulty understanding when people talking to you, ma'am? Or hirap po ba kayo, ma'am, sa pakikipag-usap sa ibang tao po?
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Then how about, ma'am, difficulty in swallowing po? Hirap po ba kayo sa paglunok po?
Hindi naman.
Hindi naman. Then how about, ma'am, loss of bowel or bladder control po?
Hindi naman.
Then, sa memory loss po, meron po ba kayong memory loss? Wala naman. Tremors po.
Wala.
Then, ma'am, proceed naman po tayo sa past history niyo po. So, ma'am, head injury na po ba kayo?
Hindi pa.
How about, ma'am, meningitis?
Hindi pa.
Wala naman. Then, how about, ma'am, encephalitis po?
Hindi pa.
Okay. Then, how about, ma'am, spinal cord injury po?
Hindi pa.
Wala naman. Then, how about, ma'am, stroke?
Hindi pa.
Okay. Then, how about, ma'am, treatment receipt po? Wala naman po ba? Okay, that's good to know, ma'am. Then, proceed naman po tayo, ma'am, sa family history niyo po. Sa family niyo po ba, meron po bang high blood? Meron po bang mga high blood po? Meron po bang high blood pressure?
Si Papa ko.
Si Papa niyo po. Then, how about, ma'am, stroke? Meron po bang stroke sa family niyo? Then, how about, ma'am, Alzheimer disease? Okay, that's good to know, ma'am. Then, how about, ma'am, epilepsy po? Okay. Then, how about, ma'am, brain tumor po? Sa pamilya po ba meron nagka-brain cancer po? Wala naman. Then, how about, ma'am, Huntington chorea po?
Wala
Wala
naman.
naman. Then, ma'am, proceed naman po tayo sa lifestyle and health practices niyo po. So, any prescription or non-prescription medication, meron po ba kayong iniinom na gamot?
Wala.
Okay, wala naman. So, ma'am, nasusmoke po ba kayo?
Hindi.
Hindi. So, ma'am, do you wear a protective headgears po or helmet? Hindi naman.
Hindi naman.
Okay. Meron po ba kayong daily diet?
Meron.
Okay, that's good to know, ma'am. Then, ma'am, exposure to lead, insecticides, chemicals, or pollutants po? Wala naman. Lifting of heavy objects po, ma'am. Nagbubuhat po ba kayo ng mga mabibigat na bagay?
Minsan lang.
Okay, minsan. Then, how about, ma'am, frequent repetitive movements? Ano po yung lagi niyong ginagawa?
Mag-cellphone.
Okay.
Manood ng TV.
Okay.
Magbasa ng libro. Yun lang po.
Okay. Then, how about, ma'am, functioning or daily activities po? Ano po yung lagi niyong
Maglinis ng bahay.
Okay.
Like maghugas, magwalis. Ganun po.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you po. Then, next is the analysis of data. So, we need to formulate the nursing diagnosis and also formulate the collaborative problems and also make necessary referrals. So, for the procedure, I already gathered and prepared the equipment or the materials that I am going to use later on the procedure. Then, next, explain the procedure to the client. So, ma'am, I am going to assess your neurological system and to help you to find out if you have any disorder into your nervous system and also to have the early treatment this help you to have the right medication and also may decrease your long-term complication. Then next, provide the client's privacy. So before I came here, I already provided the client's privacy to make her comfortable and safe. And also, before that, we need to perform the hand hygiene. So I am going to sanitize my hand to prevent the transmission of microorganisms from one patient to another. Then next, ask the client to change into patient gown. So ma'am, can you change na po into patient gown para po makapag-proceed na po tayo sa assessment po natin. So now I am going to start the assessment of the neurological assessment. So first I am going to assess the mental status to assess the orientation and level of consciousness of the patient. So ma'am, alam niyo po ba kung nasaan po kayo?
Yes po, nasa hospital.
Okay. So ma'am, can you please state the date, time, and also the day po?
April 30, afternoon 3:15 a.m.
Okay. So ma'am, alam niyo po ba kung saan po kayo nakatira?
Yes po, Santiago Bato, Camarines Sur.
Okay ma'am, so gaano na po katagal yung nararamdaman niyo?
Last week pa po.
Okay, may mga times po ba na nahihirapan po kayong maalala yung mga bagay na nangyayari or alalahanin yung mga nasa paligid niyo po?
Yes po, merong times.
Okay. Then next, I am going to assess the immediate recall of the patient. So ma'am, gayahin niyo po yung sasabihin ko po. So ma'am, 743.
743.
Okay, then how about ma'am 74356?
74356.
Okay, then how about ma'am 7435672?
7435672.
Okay, so ngayon naman po, ma'am, repeat niyo po yung sasabihin ko, but this time backward naman po. Okay, so ma'am, 743.
347.
Okay, then how about ma'am 7435672?
2765347.
Okay, so next I am going to assess the recent memory of the patient. So, ma'am, bago po kayo pumunta dito, may mga sinabi po akong information sa inyo bago po yung interview. So, ma'am, naaalala niyo pa po ba? Pwede niyo po bang sabihin sa akin kung ano po yun?
So, yung temperature ko po is 36.2, then yung blood pressure ko po is 120/80, then yung weight ko po is 40 kg.
Okay, that's good to know, ma'am. Then next, I am going to assess the remote memory of the patient. So, ma'am, naalala niyo pa po ba kung ano yung mga ginawa niyo bago po kayo pumunta dito?
So, kumain po ako ng breakfast and yung ulam ko is boiled egg and sausage. Then, hinatid po ako ng guardian ko po dito sa hospital and may nag-assist po sa akin na mga staff papunta po dito.
Okay po, ma'am. Then next, I am going to assess the patient attention span and calculation. So, ma'am, may mga sakit po ba kayo dati or nag-undergo po ba kayo ng surgery 5 years ago? Okay, di naman. So, ma'am, can you please recite the alphabet to me po?
A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
So, ma'am, can you please subtract 7 progressively from 100 naman po? So, ma'am, can you please subtract 7 progressively from 100?
93, 86, 79, 72, 65, 58, 44, 37, 30, 23, 16, 9, and 2.
Okay? Then, document findings in the client's record. Then next, ma'am, I am going to assess your cranial nerve number 2 or the optic. So, ma'am, I am going to use this Snellen chart to assess the vision of your each eye. So, but first, ma'am, takpan niyo po yung right eye niyo po with your hands po. Then, basahin niyo po yung ituturo ko pong letters. So, 1, 2, 3, go. Then next naman po, ma'am, takpan niyo po yung left eye niyo naman po. Sa left eye niyo naman po. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3, go.
E, F, E, P, O, Z, L, P, E, D, P, E, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, P, F, E, L, O, P, Z, D, D, E, F, P, O, P, E, C, L, E, F, O, D, P, C, T, F, D, F, L, P, C, K, D, P, E, L, O, L, C, D, T, F.
So, then next naman po, ma'am, basahin niyo po siya with your both eyes. So, 1, 2, 3, go.
E, F, P, P, O, Z, L, P, E, D, P, E, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, T, F, E, L, O, P, Z, D, D, E, F, P, O, P, A, C, L, E, F, O, D, P, C, T, FBFLTCKD, PELOLC, DTF.
Okay. Then next, ask the client to read a magazine or a newspaper or a paragraph to assess the nerve vision. So ma'am, can you read this po? This sentence po?
Umbrella term to over all higher order thinking processes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Then next, I am going to assess the visual fields of your each eye by confrontation. So ma'am, gamitin niyo po ito to cover your right eye niyo po. Then sabihin niyo po na yes kapag nakikita niyo po ito into peripheral view. So, okay? Then, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes. Yes po. Yes. Yes.
Okay? Sa kabila naman po, ma'am. So, okay? Then, 1, 2, 3, go.
Yes po. Yes. Yes po. Yes.
Then next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 3 or the oculomotor and also the cranial nerve number 4 or the trochlear and also the cranial nerve number 6 the abducen. So first I am going to inspect the margins of eyelids of each eye. Okay. Then next, I am going to assess the extraoculomotor movements. So ma'am, sundan nyo lang po kung saan papunta po itong pen light. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, ida-darker ko lang po yung room po. Then next, I am going to assess the pupillary response to light, direct, and indirect, and also the accommodation in both eyes. Then next naman po ma'am is on the other side. So ma'am, tingin po kayo sa tip ng pen light, then tagos po yung tingin niyo po dito. So okay, so tingin po sa pen light. Then dito po, then dito naman po. Yung sa pen light. Then, okay. So, next naman po ma'am, ang sundan niyo po yung pen light po kung saan po papunta. Okay. Then next is the cranial nerve number 5 or the trigeminal. So first is the mandibular notch. Okay. So ma'am, can you please bite your teeth po? Like this. Okay. Next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 5 or the trigeminal. So first I am going to assess the mandibular notch. So, ma'am, can you please bite your teeth po? Like this. Okay. Then, next, I am going to access the maxillary branch. So, ma'am, i-close niyo po yung eyes niya. Then, itatouch ko po itong safety tip or this tip ng ballpen kung sharp. Sabihin niyo po kung sharp or dull po ba yung itatouch ko po. Then, sabihin niyo po kung saan side ko po ito itatouch. Okay? So, close your eyes, ma'am.
Dullness sa noo. Sharpness sa cheeks. Dullness sa baba. Sharpness sa right hand ko. Dullness sa left hand ko.
Then next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 7 or the facial. So ma'am, can you please smile po? Then ma'am, can you please prone po, like this? Then show your teeth ma'am to pass out cheeks. Okay? Then purse lips po ma'am. Raise your eyebrows ma'am. Okay? Then ma'am, can you please close your eyes like tightly po? Against resistance. Next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 8 or the auditory. So, I am going to use a tuning fork, but since we don't have a tuning fork, I am going to use this. I am going to use this for the auditory. Okay. Okay, ma'am, naririnig niyo po ba sa both ears niyo po or mas malakas po sa kabilang ears niyo po?
Yes po, equal na naririnig ko po.
Okay, parehas niyo po itong naririnig. Okay. Next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 9 or the glossopharyngeal and also the cranial nerve number 10 or the vagus. So, ma'am, can you please open your mouth po? Then, widely po, ma'am. Then, move your tongue po side. On the other side naman po, ma'am. Then, move your tongue po up. Down naman po, ma'am. Then, next is check for the vagus for gag reflex. Okay. Open your mouth po, ma'am. Then, next, check the client's ability to swallow. Okay. So, ma'am, can you please drink this po? Okay. Next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 11 or the accessory. So, I am going to assess the trapezius muscle. Like this. Down. Then next, I am going to assess the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Then next, I am going to assess the cranial nerve number 12 or the hypoglossal to assess the mobility and strength of the tongue. Okay, so ask the client to protrude tongue on each side against the resistance of the tongue depressor. So, ma'am, can you please open your mouth po? Protrude your tongue, ma'am. Okay. Inside, ma'am. Then, document the findings on the client's record. Then next, I am going to assess is the assessment of the motor and cerebellar system. So, I am going to assess the cross motor and balance test. So, first is the walking. So, first, assess the client into walking gait. So, ma'am, can you walk po from here to here po? Walk po. Then next is the Ramberg test. So, assist the client to stand erect.
client to stand erect with arms at the side and feet together. Note any unsteadiness or swaying then with the client and the body position. Ask the client to close the eyes for 20 seconds and again note for any imbalance or swaying. Next is standing on one foot and with eyes closed. Ask the client to close the eyes and stand on one foot and then the other stand close to the client during this test to maintain the stance for at least 5 to 10 seconds.
Then next, assist the client into heel-toe walking or the tandem walking. So, can you look now, please?
Then ask the client to walk in a straight line of one foot directly in front of the toes and of the other to maintain the heel-toe walking along the straight line.
Next, assist the client to toe or heel walking.
Next is toe or heel walking. Ask the client to walk several steps on the toes and on the heels. The client should be able to walk several steps on toes or heels.
Then next is the fine motor test for the upper extremities. So, finger to nose, like this, ma'am. Then next, assist the clients into alternating supination and pronation of hands on knees. So, like this, ma'am. Then next is finger to finger. So, ask the client to spread arms broadly at shoulder height. Then next, finger to finger. So, ask the client to spread arms broadly at shoulder height. So, bring the fingers together at midline. So, like this. Then next is finger to thumb. So, ask the client to touch the each finger to one hand to the thumb. So, just like this one. And then on the other side naman po, ma'am. Okay. Then next is the fine motor for the lower extremities. So first is heel down. And next is the toe or ball to the fingers of the nurse fingers. So ask the client to touch the finger with large toe of each foot and move smoothly with coordination, then document. Then next is the toe or ball fingers of the nurse. Then next is the toe or ball foot to the nurse fingers. So ask the client to touch the finger with large toe of each foot, move smoothly with coordination. Then document findings in the client's record. And next is the assessment of reflexes. So first is the biceps reflex. It tests the spinal cord C5 and C6. Then next is the tricep reflex. So it tests the spinal cord C7 and C8. next is the bronchoradialis. So it tests the spinal cord C3 and C6. And next is the patellar reflex, wherein it tests the spinal cord I1, I2, and I3. Then next is the Achilles reflex, wherein it tests the spinal cord S1 and S2. Then next is the plantar or the Babinski reflex, wherein it is used to determine the adequacy of central nervous system. Then document findings and the client's record. Next is the assessment of sensory system. So first is the light touch sensation. So ma'am, can you close your eyes? Then ito-touch ko po sa inyo yung cotton balls sa skin nyo po. Then ituturo nyo po kung saan ko po tinash na side yung cotton. Okay?
Kamay. Cheeks. Sa noo. Eyes. Nose. Ears. Sa leeg.
And next I am going to assess is the pain sensation. So I am going to use the ball pen ma'am for the sharp and also the dull for the pen light. So ma'am, can you please close your eyes and then sabihin niyo po sa akin kung yung itatouch ko po sa body niyo is dull or sharp.
Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Sharp. Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp.
Then next is the temperature sensation. So ma'am, I have this hot and cold water, a glass of water. So ma'am, can you close your eyes? Then itatouch ko po siya sa skin niyo po. Then sasabihin niyo po sa akin kung hot or cold. Okay?
Cold. Hot. Cold. Hot. Hot. Cold.
Okay. So next ma'am is position or kinesthetic sensation. Okay?
Down. Straight. Down. Straight. Down. Down. Straight. Down. Straight. Down. Straight. Down. Straight. Down. Straight. Down.
Then next I am going to assess is the tactile discrimination. So ma'am, sabihin niyo po sa akin kung 1 point or 2 point po yung tinatouch ko po sa skin niyo. So but first ma'am, can you please close your eyes po? Okay.
2 point. 1 point. 2 point. 1 point. 1 point. 2 point. 1 point. 1 point. 2 point. 1 point.
And next I am going to assess is the stereognosis. So ma'am, i-close niyo po yung eyes niyo, then may ipapahawak po ako sa inyo, then sasabihin niyo po sa akin kung ano yun. Okay? Close your eyes ma'am.
Scissor.
Okay?
Notebook.
Okay? If the client has a motor impairment of the hand and unable to manipulate an object, so write a number or letter on the patient's palm with closed eyes. So ma'am, can you please close your eyes? Then may susulat po ako sa palm nyo. Then sasabihin niyo po sa akin kung ano po yung sinulat ko. Okay?
J. O. 3. 8. R. W.
And next, document all the findings and the client's record. Next that I am going to assess is the tactile discrimination, wherein it is the extension phenomenon.
Both cheeks. Both hand. Both legs.
Okay? So for the analysis of data, formulate nursing diagnosis, and also formulate collaborative problem, and make necessary referrals. So that concludes my demonstration in the assessment of the neurological system.